So Beepie's mod, aka the Versus Stockist mod, just fully released and it was made by Valengarfy. Now, before we get into some facts about Beepie, let's first understand why boyfriend and girlfriend are even in this situation to begin with. Basically, the two of them were invited to an anime expo convention, and this explains why they're actually dressed up. As you see, girlfriend is dressed up as Nyan Cat, and boyfriend is actually dressed up as his sister Miko. It's kind of hard to notice that he's wearing her outfit because his sprite is so much shorter than hers, but if you look closely, you can tell that they're absolutely the same. Now, as the story progresses, girlfriend starts to invite people from the audience to actually come up and battle boyfriend, and that is where we're introduced to Beepie for the first time. I love how it's described in the mod as somebody's literally pushing through the crowd to try to get up on this stage. And to be clear, this is no small feat. There are some big time names in the crowd. I spotted Witty, Zardy, Matt, Shaggy, and I'm sure you guys can probably point out a couple of big names in there too. And Beepie is able to push through all of these people to make her way to the top, and we'll talk about maybe why she was able to get through the crowd so easily in a little bit. Now, as Beepie gets onto the stage, we get to learn what her mission truly is. Just like the fangirl Sky from back in the day, Beepie's whole mission is to steal boyfriend away from girlfriend because she is convinced that boyfriend is meant to be with her. She even goes as far as to believe that when he's beeping and bopping that he's actually telling her that he loves her, which girlfriend of course completely dismisses. Now, some interesting facts that have been revealed in this fully released mod is that while Beepie looks like your typical 19-year-old, she is actually a gargoyle. And I wanted to make sure to make that distinction because a lot of people thought that she was some type of demon, but that is not the case. Another thing that's interesting about Beepie is that her hair color is actually red. The only reason that she had the blue wig on was because she wanted to look more like boyfriend and kind of get that idea across that they were supposed to be together. And this is yet another reason why a lot of people in the community are comparing Beepie to Sky. Their obsessive behavior is very similar. And I also have to mention that the developer did say that Sky and Beepie are technically friends. And when you stop to think about it, it makes sense. People are usually friends with people who kind of behave or act the way they do. So two obsessive fangirls being friends isn't that surprising. Now, for those of you who remember when the Beepie mod first came out in its demo version, there was a lot of mystery around what she was hiding under her cap. Now, obviously we found out that she was wearing a wig, and the other thing that she's hiding is actually empanadas, which I was not expecting. This next fact I feel really helps us kind of understand why Beepie is the way that she is. It's stated in the mod that Beepie writes fan fiction, and not only that, but she writes herself as a self-insert and she ships herself with boyfriend. So her coming to this expo is her way of making her fan fiction come true. And while yes, I understand that it's still kind of creepy, in a small way it is also kind of cute. If you want to learn more about fangirls and Friday Night Funkin', make sure to click the video here. Thank you for watching. This is Orseofkorse. Peace, peace.